Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your girl Dom back with another makeup tutorial. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to slay a neon butterfly. So, as you guys can see, I have some new hair. I really just wanted to try something completely wild and different. You know, it's for Halloween and everything. So, to make things match, this is what we're going with. So, go ahead, take a look. What do you guys think? This took me about an hour to do, which isn't super crazy, but it's like I still gotta go to work, so it's like I gotta be faster. But anyway, if you guys want to see how I did this look, make sure you keep on watching. But first, make sure you drop a like, leave a comment, or you subscribe. So let's go ahead and jump into this look. Okay fam, to start out this look, the first thing that we have to do is draw out our shape. So I'm going to be taking a white eyeliner pencil by Eyeliner. I'm going to start to block out the shape of my first butterfly wing. You're going to go ahead and do a high arch at the beginning, low arch towards the end, and then whip it out towards the eyebrow. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side, and then once you get towards the bottom, you're going to try to follow the basic shape of a butterfly wing. I went ahead and zoomed in so you can see a closer look on the shape I chose for this look. You want to go ahead and try to get these wings as symmetrical as possible, meaning that they're even. Doesn't always work, but hey, closer the better. Once I have the complete shape blocked out, I'm actually going to go in with some concealer, Infallible by L'Oreal, and this is the whitest color that they had. That way all of my other colors will stick on top. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a chunk of it down, and I'm going to take a flat brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and try to blend it out, smooth it out, and try to take up as much space as I can on my face. It's okay if you can't get everything 100% to the edge, because we're going to use a black eyeliner anyway, but I went ahead and got it as close as I possibly could. Now that I have both sides blocked in, I'm going to go ahead and go on top with a translucent HD powder by Wet n Wild, and this will basically help so that my concealer does not crease, because this is an oil-based concealer. You know, you tend to crease the more product that you have on your eye, so this helps to try and, you know, dry it out before I add my loose pigment. Okay, so the first pigment color that we're using today is called Choas. It is by my brand Lush Legacy, and it is a neon yellow. It is a loose powder, which means it requires a lot of buildup in order for your color to stick. Again, that's why we went ahead with the white base, so it would show, and then you just want to lightly go ahead and build on your foundation. If you put too much on the first time, you're going to have a lot of fallout and it's not going to stick. So go ahead and go with the light hand first, and then pack it on and get heavier as you go. The second color that we're going to be using today is another loose pigment. It is called Choas by Lush Legacy again. It is a neon green loose powder, and again, you're going to go ahead and start with a very light hand so it's easy to blend between the two colors. And then as you blend, you want to go ahead and add a little bit heavier product. That way all of your colors are super saturated. Now that I have my green blended into my yellow, I'm actually going to go ahead and switch to the other side. I'm going to go ahead and add the yellow, then I'm going to add the green, and then I'll move on to our next color, which is going to be a shade of blue. And the reason why I go back and forth between my eyes before I finish the whole thing is I want to try to keep them as symmetrical as possible, you know, like I said the first time. So I want to make sure I'm getting all of my colors in the right location. So if I go too far, I might not see where I had the green and where I started to blend them. So that's why I go, you know, kind of slow. Moving on to our next color, we're going to be using the Take Me Back to Brazil palette by BH Cosmetics, and we're actually going to be switching between two different colors. We're using a very light blue and a very like blue green, and the reason why I do that is because I'm trying to find a nice transition color from my neon green to my neon blue, and this is the color that's going to be in between. So I'm basically just rounding out the edge. As you guys can see, I'm going in a circle. That way I have a circular radius. And I'm going to go in with Nebula, which is the last neon pigment in this look. And again, it's by Lush Legacy, and it's a deep ocean blue. Now, I'm putting this on the outside because it's the darkest color. And I'm actually going to go ahead and try to blend this in with everything else. You will see me go back and forth between, you know, the blue, the light blue, and the green, just because I want that blend to be seamless. So now that we have our shape together, we have all of our colors blocked in, we're actually going to go ahead and start to add in the fine detail. I'm going in with a black liquid liner by Henry. Henry. I don't really remember where I got this eyeliner from, but it works perfect for this type of work. So I'm going to go ahead and start to outline my butterfly, and then I'm going to go to do the inside details of the wing. Like if you've ever seen a monarch butterfly, you know, they have the really bold colors in the middle, and then they have those strong bold black lines on the outside. So that's basically what we're going to be doing here, following our shape, and then you'll basically see where I thicken up my black lines, where they get thinner, and how we start to create that shape for the butterfly.
Never thought I'd be on my shit.
As you guys can see, I've done all the detail work on one eye. I fast forward on the second eye. That way you don't have to, waste time seeing that. I have all the intricate designs on the bottom, and then notice at the top they're a little bit different. They don't all the way meet necessarily, and that's fine. But as long as you have, your thicker black lines that beat into your thins, everything is rounded out. You don't want any hard lines on your wings. All of the little bubbles of all of your, color spaces should be rounded out. Here I'm just taking a basic liquid eyeliner by E.L.F. To just do my regular eyeliner, just because it's a little bit easier. Because I have a lot of product on, the bottom lid of my eye towards my eyelashes, that Hank and Henry liner doesn't really pick up the way I want it to. So I just went in with a completely different liner. And I'm going to go ahead and fill in all of the black areas on my eye. So now we're going to go ahead and add some of the final touches to our wings. Basically, you want to add some accent dots, and I'm choosing the color white because that's going to give us the most contrast. The top of your wings, the dots should be a lot smaller and closer together. And then when we move on to the bottom one, I only chose to put 4, but they're significantly bigger than the other ones that I was doing. So now that my wings are basically done, I'm actually going to go ahead and start doing details to my face. I'm going in with a standard black pencil eyeliner this time by Nabi, and I'm adding this to my waterline. That way, my eyes can stick out a little bit more. So now we're going to go ahead and start to add our foundation. I'm not doing a super heavy face because, as you can see, half of it is covered up anyway. So we're going to go ahead with a light layer of liquid foundation. This is by LA Girl. This is in the shade Warm Caramel. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit, and then I'm going to do another light layer of the Warm Caramel powder, also by LA Proface. So I did choose to add a little bit of blush in this look, even though you can't really see it all that much. The butterfly almost reaches the bottom of my cheekbones, but I figured I still had a little bit of space, so I just went and added a super light layer of blush before I go on to my eyelashes. I'm using my own personal brand again. This is Roxy by Lush Legacy. These are 25mm mink eyelashes. Super poppin'. You guys know me. I love super long, dramatic eyelashes. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and add our highlight. This will be one of our last steps before we go on to adding our lip. And I'm only putting a highlight on the tip of my nose and right underneath my brow bone, just to, give my face a little bit of highlight, and I want to accent some of my better features. So now we're gonna go ahead and jump into our lip gloss. I'm going in with a chocolate brown nude lip, also by Lush Legacy. This is in the color Obsession. And then we're gonna go over top of that with our berry pink nude lip gloss, and this one is called Gotcha. For some final steps, I went ahead and added some inner liner wings to my eyes, and that is gonna complete this look. Please let me know what you guys think. This is a great Halloween makeup look that is acceptable at work. I get compliments all the time when I do stuff like this. And yeah, happy Halloween, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.